Shanti, could you explain the chart of going from your body to your mind, to your senses, to your intellect, to consciousness?
Yes. This is the chart. This chart explains overall picture. Overall picture to explain yoga, explain Christianity, Judaism, Islam, quantum physics or Buddhism. Same thing. So this is beyond boundaries of religion. It is a science. To simplify, on the top of the chart is like sun. Sun provides energy, heat and energy. It comes to various levels, different orbits. So Earth is on the first orbit, gets maximum heat and light. Then further reflected to the moon. Moon gets light but no heat. Moon's reflection further in the water, which doesn't provide heat or coolness, it's just illusion. Same way, entire universe is made from the same consciousness. Ask question along the line if you have. Consciousness is the same, and this is what I had explained very thoroughly, Vedanta and quantum physics. So really, quantum physics validates all the things that old ancient philosophy said. So God beyond religion. Religion came 5,000-6,000 years ago. World existed. So God is the creator. God is supreme consciousness which has no beginning and no boundaries. That supreme consciousness is called Brahman and represented by sound Om, which is very popular, all over people know about it. And science recognizes that universal vibration is like Om. That same consciousness reflects in all the living creatures, male, female, animals, insect. So everyone is created by God. Everyone is image of God. But the difference is we are covered up with many layers. The closest level to supreme consciousness is causal body or our consciousness. Further out is astral body or our mental body. Further out is our gross body or physical body. Okay? And still, our gross body gets involved with the material things and people, so we get further away from ourselves. Everyone is looking for peace and happiness. This is the permanent source of happiness. This is reflected source, further reflection, further reflection. So we look from gross aspect, that is where everyone functions. Gross body is made of flesh and blood. Our gross body is nothing but corpse. It is alive because of energy or prana. When prana leaves the body, body is pronounced dead. So gross body is nothing. It works because of prana. And this is the healing energy. So really, if you look from a health standpoint, from yoga studio or any health aspect, then actually combination of body and energy is the one we want. We can heal our body with a diet, exercise, medicine. But that is only limited because body is only reflection. Body is only symptom. The real problems is inside. So what is the real cause of the gross body is the mind. And these days all the medicines recognizes the mental condition influences the gross body. Still greater power comes from consciousness. So for healing, for health, for anything, one needs to have harmony of the body, but only body won't help. If you exercise and use only muscles, you won't get health. Laborers work very hard, build the muscles. They don't necessarily become healthy. Those who go to gym for the purpose of exercise, they use their mind and use energy. So those who go to yoga classes and use only stretching, they are only influencing their muscles. Real influence comes when they use the breathing, because along with the breathing, you can influence your health. So our health depends upon nervous system, digestive system, elimination system, glandular system, heart, lungs, all this. So those are not controlled just by exercises, but connecting with prana or breathing and the mind.
Could you explain the astral body a little deeper in terms of the intellect and the
astral
mind?
body is mental body. We cannot live without astral body. When we are awake, we use gross body. Gross body means we see, hear, taste, touch and smell. When do we use astral body? Only when we are thinking, daydreaming, or in the dream. So we always use astral body. So in order to do something, we think first before doing it. So astral body is used, but not connected with this, but astral body is the cause of physical body.
But you're saying the astral body on that chart says intellect and mind.
Right. Astral body is mind and intellect. And still further, causal body's consciousness is all pervading, because all the power comes from consciousness.
So where is subconsciousness in that?
It's all this in part of inner mind. So Western psychology use unconscious mind. I explained the therapist and put on the video. According to yoga philosophy, there is a state of consciousness called waking state. Second state is dreaming state. Third one is dreamless sleep. And still fourth state, which is unconscious mind, and beyond that transcendental state, which is constant behind all this. So unconscious mind is called chitta, and unconscious mind is the accumulation of all the impressions from the childhood and previous incarnation, and this impression controls our life.
So how do you relate the mind to the brain in terms of
Right.
subconsciousness?
So this is what
tangible things.
Robin asked. So brain and mind, what is the difference? Can you see the mind?
No, the mind is the abstract bringing
Part of the
together
brain.
of the brain.
So-
So when you talk
so-
about straight brain function in the
Right.
subconscious
So
domain, how
you
does
can
that-
measure straight brain function because it's gross.
Mhm.
You can measure with instrument. Mental functions are hard to register. So I say somebody is sitting on a rocking chair. You can study the rocking chair, but you cannot study the person who is doing it. It's just like it's an invisible person doing it. So you can measure the brain wave, but the cause of brain wave cannot be measured. So this is why spiritual aspects are abstract. You can know it by inference. So just for example, you see smoke and you think there is a fire. That is inference. This is how we know. So all the experiments work with mind and consciousness are subtle experience. And another thing is, it is a subjective experience. It's like somebody is injured. So I explain. Objective is somebody is injured, broken arm and is in pain. Goes to doctor and they can recognize broken bone, there is pain. But somebody says, I have migraine headache. They can find out the cause. Or even for any accidental purpose, somebody says, I am in pain. You cannot prove this person is not in pain. So this is what shows these astral things are internal and is a subjective. So person has to experience that. Objective thing is common. Electricity is common. Anyone can turn on the electricity and see the light. But this experience is personal. Dream is like personal experience. You don't share. Okay, for now just.